Hi everyone, welcome to the collective reading for the week of December 27th through January 2nd. I feel like I just recorded last week, so I almost forgot. I was like, wait, is today Monday? I had to do a little double check there. Sorry, I'm new situation where we're filming and everything like that, so I'm trying to set it up so you can see the cards. Let me know what you think. We're going to switch things up this week a little bit. So like usual, I did grab a card for the theme from the Wild Archetypes deck. And then we're going to do a Celtic cross. So I was thinking about earlier, I'm like, I get so much information, all the details, all the juicy details for people I do readings for outside of YouTube with the Celtic cross. I'm like, why don't I just do the thing that works best for me for the collective as well? So we have all the cards out here, have the theme, and we have other things around like the angel dice numbers. Everything's within reach, so whatever spirit says or whatever I feel called to do, we will go with it, but we're for sure going to do this spread here. And I can already tell the energy is pretty strong today, pretty chaotic, which this keeps coming to me a lot this week, this whole theme or this feeling of chaos, in that after chaos comes new beginnings. And I think that is fitting too for multiple reasons. But first, let's get started. Okay, so the theme is the forest. And this is number 36 in the deck, for maybe that's relevant to you. But when I first pulled this, I was like, I'm like, oh, the rainbow part's pretty, but I'm like, I don't really know if this is the right card. Like, Spirit, can you explain it? And then I looked in the guidebook too, and it makes total sense now to me. So the forest, it's all about entering an unknown space. Like, you walk in, or you're about to walk into the forest, so you don't know what's in there. There's so many trees, it's dark, you can't see the path ahead. And you're a little scared, but also excited, wondering what's going on. You don't know what your next steps will be once you enter. And so fitting, because this week, not only do we have on Saturday the new year, 2022, so ready for it. So ready for it, but also a little scared because I was so ready for 2020, and we all know what happened and stuff like that. I don't even know what happened in 2021 this year, but but then we have a new moon on January 2nd. So all about new beginnings, new intentions, and new things are scary. So I think the theme is perfect. That made sense to me once I read that and got those messages from Spirit. So let's get started on the Celtic cross. I have the cards in front of me, face down, of course. So for card position 1, I asked Spirit what the general theme is, what the emotions are, what's going on with the collective now. And sorry if I explain every card position. I tend to do this, but it makes sense, I guess, hopefully, to you guys. Let me know. Give me feedback, please. I want to give readings to help you guys. But so card position 1. So what is the collective feeling? What are we feeling? What are our emotions going into the week? What's going on? And I got 8 of Wands reversed. So this is you guys are feeling like you're at a standstill. Maybe you had some canceled plans. Things are just a little chaotic and not working as smoothly and as unified with others as they have been. So yeah, that's what I got from the 8 of Wands. Canceled plans, stagnation, maybe being afraid to take that change, not being able to, but maybe you're the one, you're in your head or something like that, not letting yourself change. But yes, just feeling stuck is the overall feel for the collective this week. So let's see what else the cards say, and we'll go over it more. So what crosses the collective? What is making you feel stuck? What do you want to come from this? And anything at all. So this is a collective reading. I'm just going to list everything that comes to mind. And I got the 5 of Wands reversed. So I think things are kind of chaotic and you're wanting them to get better. 5 of Wands reversed to me is a lot of wanting to come up with a conflict resolution, even if you don't really agree, you agree to disagree, whatever. You want things to just, you want this chaos to end, which makes sense. So I thought those 2 cards went well together. I think they do. So kind of at a standstill, and you just want to stop the fighting. It's not necessarily a happy card still, but it's better than the upright position, but you're ready for change, to move forward, and you're hoping that happens this week. So whatever that may be with you, whether it be with work, relationship, travel plans, whatever. So then I wanted to know like why those cards came out, like the foundation of the question or the feelings the collective are experiencing right now. What is making you guys feel stuck, not being able to move forward, all this chaotic energy I'm feeling? Why? Why can't you come to a conflict? I know you're wanting to. And I have Temperance reversed. So this is like, to me, oftentimes speaks like right now, like too much of something, rushing into it, an imbalance, and again, another chaotic imbalance energy here. So something is not balanced in, I'm getting the feeling it's with a specific person. For a lot of you, like you're not feeling like, you're putting in equal effort, you're fighting. There's just not a balance in terms of like happiness and like giving and taking in the relationship. Maybe over the holiday season, there's been like an imbalance in like drinking or something. Sometimes that speaks to me too. Like one time, like my mentor like said something about a bartender card, like would be this one because it looks like there's kind of pouring drinks and stuff like that. And yeah, so maybe there's an imbalance too of just like something like that and not seeking out your spiritual side, or your emotions are imbalanced right now. And that's kind of making you be stuck in your situation or in wanting to be unstuck. So yeah, definitely imbalance and like rushing into things, bad planning, which could also do with like the delay in travel plans possibly for some of you with the Eight of Wands. I see travel. So maybe like improper planning or just overindulging, something like that is making you guys feel a little bit imbalanced. So what has happened recently to the collective? Going along with this, we have the Chariot. Travel this week's doing also. Like I feel like in the recent past, this person, this is really coming out. I think there's a specific person. It could be a relationship, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, colleague, boss, your mom or dad, sibling, whoever it is. But I feel like recently things have been going kind of smoothly, and you were like, felt like you were a team and things were going well, but now there's just this conflict and things aren't moving forward. This can also mean like for some, like with that travel theme I keep getting in my head with the Eight of Wands reverse, like recently you had like these plans to travel, or you had like a car or something and now you don't. And now there's a delay in the trip or some problems that are occurring right now. Yeah. But recently things were going pretty well. You felt confident, like a victory. I see a lot with this card, like unifying people because of the Sphinx right there and being like a great leader. So, yeah. And then for the next card, I asked Spirit, what does the collective expect to happen this week? And then after that, we'll get like what happens next. So Seven of Wands. So yeah, it looks like you're expecting to have to defend yourself, but coming out on top. This is a card, when it's upright, I think of victory, but it's not going to be easy, but it's like foreshadowing victory, which goes along. Yeah, the Chariot's 7. So we had the Chariot before. So you're going to get back with that confidence. So there might be some people standing in your way and you're going to have to fight for whatever it is that's going on that you stand for. But I think you're going, or like maybe you're feeling stuck, or you're afraid to go forward, like the force thing, and you're going to do it because it's scary. You have to be a little, aggressive and defensive and stand your moral high ground and stuff like that. But I see that you're going to do that. So what will happen next? Ace of Cups. You guys, I really think that there is this bad relationship going on. You're like freaking ready for something new, and that's what you're afraid to like go forward with. So the Ace of Cups is such a great thing for what actually happens next. Like card position 6 is happening. This could be something new on the emotional level, a new beginning on an emotional level, new love, new romance, new like spiritual awakening, marriage, baby, a miracle cure, or like just getting healthy again. If there's been any issues with that. But this is definitely emotional level. Something new is happening, and I'm getting the feeling that a lot of you, someone listening at least, has been in a crappy relationship and feeling like you're stuck. And something new is coming. You're going to be brave, like the Seven of Wands. Be brave like you used to be at the Chariot. Like realize that you're not moving forward and wanting to, and you're going to go into that forest, and you're going to find something you want, you've been waiting for, that's going to fulfill you. And look, in this deck, there's even the heart on top of it. yeah, I see some new romance. Maybe you guys will. I said this in a reading recently. It sounds, some people might find it like disturbing, but like ever since I said that, it was like for a reading about like sexual like dating life and stuff. I'm like, well, your juices will be flowing because that card came up. I'm like, you know what I mean? Maybe you don't, but yeah. But let's talk about what you're afraid of this week. What's holding you back from these desires, or like what's making you feel trapped? And we have here King of Pentacles reversed. So maybe you're afraid of finances, like being in disarray or imbalanced. That goes with the imbalanced thing trend going on here. So maybe some people do want to leave actual marriage or something, because I know there's like, you know, money involved, or maybe even a relationship, or even a friendship or a job could be what you're trying to get out of. And you're afraid that you're going to, you know, lose your status maybe, but finances for sure, money issues. Maybe that you're afraid of someone, another person. They could be I was going to say Taurus is coming up, but earth energy, because we have the coins here. But someone that's kind of arrogant and a bully, like maybe you're afraid to stand up to them because you don't want to deal with that a-hole, you know? Someone who's really stubborn. But I see with like, because there's been a kind of a theme of like imbalance, but also it could be the person that you're trying to get rid of. But yeah, I think you're afraid of losing money, status, power, job, or dealing with a specific person, because oftentimes the court cards do represent a person specifically. So now we're going to look at whatever the situation is that we keep referring to, or I keep referring to, maybe the other person involved that I really get a strong sense it is, maybe even this King of Pentacles character, like what they think of you. So this is like what outside people, like not you, think of what you in the situation. And we have High Priestess reversed. So they probably think that maybe your judgment is clouded. They can't really understand like your point of view, and that kind of makes sense. Like you're at a standstill with whatever's going on. Like there's conflict or not coming up with a solution, and you're like having to be active and like defend yourself. And I think they're like just not listening. Like you're ready to take steps in action, and they're not, and they're like thinking you're like clouded judgment, and you're not thinking right. Maybe they think you're drinking too much or something like that. But yeah, definitely clouded judgment, confusion. They might think you're like delusional about the situation or something like that. Which, yeah, this goes with there's something going on with that person. I think it has to do with the King of Pentacles reversed in your life. So what do you secretly want to happen? Like your desires this week, like with this situation. I keep saying like this week, but this is like a specific situation this week that's going on. It's probably been going on longer than this week, but it's coming to the forefront this week. Probably because this new beginning, this is such like a driving factor for change. And there's the new moon too. So if you are afraid to take that change too, you can like, or you're not into like New Year's resolutions, you can use that as a way. That's weird. My ears just started ringing. So maybe one of you guys like suffer from that, or like makes you nervous, you get like tinnitus. But okay, it's going away. That was weird though. What was I saying? Yeah, the High Priestess confusion. That's me right now. But what do you actually want to happen this week with the situation? Yeah. Two of Cups reversed. This is a separation of ways. Separation from your current lover, partner, wife, husband, whatever, spouse. It could be a colleague, boss, work, friendship. You want something to end. Two of Cups reversed, and the desires. You want to get out of this situation. This, not even situation, this commitment with the person you're in. And I think for some of you, it could be like a work thing. But I think for a lot, it's a new relationship, or you want a new relationship, and that's why you want to leave your current one. Because I think you already know about this new person or new situation, and you want your one that's going on now to end. Yeah. This is really fitting together, and now is the time, yeah. Because Spirit's saying this new emotional beginning, new beginning on an emotional level, love, romance, spiritual awakening, whatever it is for you, a fresh start is coming. So have confidence, have faith, and just go for it. Go into the forest. I know you don't know what's going to happen, but you want it to happen, so you want to end at least. And that chaotic feeling. You know how many reverse cards we have? Well, we have the final outcome, and then we'll kind of go over trends, but When I was shuffling and asking spirit, like for each card, I was like saying out loud what I wanted to find out for each of the card positions. For card position 10, like one card just stayed in my hand, like the rest of the deck like flew all out, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of chaotic energy this week for the collective. That's kind of why I said that in the beginning, but I didn't want to like give away that yet. I was like, and I didn't know what any of the cards were. I was like, but I'm so card position 10. Two of Pentacles reversed is the outcome of the week, and this is like imbalance, chaos. Like this theme is definitely going on, and like that message keeps coming to me. And I've said it in multiple readings. I'm pretty sure at least on YouTube I have, but with other like people in real life or online too. But for things to change, or like you might feel like you hit rock bottom or something, or you're just like it's a pure chaotic mess. But that like brings forth like light into the forest. You know, you can see your way. Like you can do anything at that point because like. I mean, I'm sure things get worse, but like, I don't want to say like things can't get worse because it's like I hope your situation's not that bad, but like it just opens the doors to so many opportunities. Like when you're in that state, like chaos brings. I wish I could remember that quote and say it more eloquently, but yeah, there's a lot of imbalance and chaos going on right now, and you realize it, and you might feel stuck right now, but you are ready to go venture into that force. You're ready for a new beginning, and this new year, this new moon energy is going to bring you there. So outcome, imbalance, and also maybe you will lose some money because of this ending with the King of Pentacles and then the Two of Pentacles there. Reversed makes you think that, but really I think it's definitely symbolizing an imbalance and chaotic energy that's going on. And maybe you've been juggling two people. Some of you, and you're ready for that new person, the new love to start and get rid of the one you've been like stringing along, which is fair for them too. And I just realized there's 3 2s reversed in a row here. The High Priestess is the second card in the deck, and they're all reversed. Yeah, 3 2s in a row. That's 2 represents like a union, 2 people, and it's time to end the reversed one and go for this upright, positive Ace of Cups. And again, this doesn't have to be a lover, but I feel like for a lot of you it is. I really do. It could be friendship also. I keep saying that because I don't want to, like, you know, this is a collective reading. I don't want you to be like, what are you talking about? Maybe it's time to like look and see like what is making you feel stuck? What is making you feel like, what is this like imbalance and chaotic energy you're having? Because I feel it right now. I feel like, you know, and seeing all the cards like come out and like, that was the outcome, chaos. But it sucks to end things, but you're gonna do it and you're gonna come out on top. So 7 out of the 10 cards are reversed, which also indicates there's an imbalance in chaotic energy to the situation. 7 out of 10. You wouldn't expect 5 out of 10, like about half statistically. And then we have no sword cards, which makes me think there's a lack of thinking clearly right now. So maybe we're like, that's what's leading to some of this chaos and imbalance. I think Spirit's trying to point that out because that just came to me. So maybe try and be more decisive and use your intelligence and like wisdom, like past wisdom too, and not run only on emotion and this chaotic energy, this imbalance, like, and that goes also with the clouded judgment and confusion with the High Priestess reversed. Yeah, we need to take a step back and think things through it, like from like an outsider's point of view. I'm getting right now from Spirit, instead of just like being in our head like an emotional level. Maybe even like talk to your spirit guides, talk to your friends about it, and maybe they'll make more sense. But yeah, there's not enough. And like look at past history too. I'm hearing right now, because whatever is blocking you, I think has to do with that, and I think you're gonna see things clearly if you do that. The bottom of the deck I'm seeing right now, my cat just came over, is 8 of Cups reversed, which also is like, this is a shadow card. I like to think of the bottom of the deck when I feel called to look at it, which I just did. This is saying like deep down you're like afraid to leave your situation. You're afraid to take that step. Like, see how it's reversed, but like upright, they're taking this journey. They're following the light of the moon. Like they don't really know where they're going, but they don't see the full path ahead, like with the Force. Oh my God. But they know deep down in their heart it's the right thing to do. But you're like reversed. You're like feeling like you can't leave, or you're stuck, or like you have to clean up some sort of mess or situation before you take those steps. So I think this totally goes along with everything else. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby girl. Yeah. So that, yeah, don't be stuck anymore. Go for it. Don't be afraid. New year, new energy. What else do I see here? So yeah, there's a lot of twos. There's two 14s reversed here too. Because Temperance is 14th card and Kings are 14. There's eights. Like, yeah, there's definitely like this feeling stuck in not being unified or like working together anymore. Like, yeah, the Eight of Wands reversed too. So much chaotic energy. Even like when you're like victory is predicted and also with the Ace of Cups, but there's still like you have to put up a fight. Like I feel like you're doing the right thing and you're acting on your morals correctly. Like the Chariot is like victory, and more, and doing it without losing any of your, like not having to sacrifice your morals or ethics. Like and the Seven of Wands also is like standing up for what you believe in. So those two cards go really well together. They're both sevens too. And they're upright. The only cards that are upright are about moving forward, standing up for what you want, and new love, new emotional beginnings, new romance. All the other cards are like chaotic stuff, like something's gotta end, in terms of a connection emotionally, like with a person, whatever that means to you, for you to move forward. So yeah, I think you need to look and see what your values and morals and wants and desires are and what aligns. Sorry, my cat's roaming against a tripod right now. My cat agrees. What kind of message are you trying to get across, Emmy? I don't know why it just came to me. Like maybe like whoever is this you're trying to get rid of, this isn't like giving you attention. Like right now, my cat wants attention, and I'm talking to you guys instead. Even though I give her attention all the time, like they're just like never satisfied or something like that. Like that's like might be the energy of this person that you're like you need to get rid of. Like you're giving it, you're willing to try, you're willing to do whatever to make it work, and they're just not putting their effort in. She moved you guys over a little, didn't she? Yeah, they're pushing you away. Then go, do it. They're gonna freaking regret it, but you're gonna be so much happier. I know readings like this, some people are like, oh God, all this chaos and stuff. I think this is such a good, cohesive reading, and that good things are coming. Like Ace of Cups is coming, and there might, even be more by the end of the week, like more imbalance, more chaos, because something's ending, which makes sense. And I don't see it being like something terrible with money, or like, if you're worried about money and leaving someone that's awful to you, like you won't remember the money part. You'll be like, think about how you feel and emotions. Like, it's okay. You'll get by. Victory is predicted with the Seven of Wands, and you've been victorious in the past with the Chariot. Like, you'll be fine. Don't let money keep you with someone or like a bad job or whatever it is, because I don't see that being a huge problem. I think your happiness and your mental health and your emotions come way more. That's way more important. So, time to ditch what's holding you back. What is this chaos? And don't be afraid. This Spirit's saying it's time. $12.10. I wonder if December 10th is something significant for you guys. But also, 12 is the last. It's December now, and 10 is the end. Something's ending this week. Go into the new year with a new outlook, a new person, new love, new like zest for life. Get rid of this toxic, chaotic thing in your life. 12:10. I know that there's probably, let's look up the angel number 2, about like what it actually means. But that came to me right away. Wow. December 10th. What happened that day? I don't remember. How long is this? Oh, I thought this would be a quicker one. I'm like, I'm just going to draw out 10 cards. But this is, I don't know. I really like this message. And I know it's, why do I always have to say, I know it's not always easy. I'm annoying. I can't help it. I feel like spirits in my head right now being like, tell them it's okay. Angel number. I know. You deserve all the love and attention. You do. Oh my God. Angel number 1210 reveals that you should always accept every situation outcome, whether good or bad, and move on with a smile. Stop crying over things that... Sorry, I have to click on this now. I love when the angel number goes really well with it. Where'd it go? I was reading it and then I clicked on a link, like just from like the outside. Mm-hmm. How could I be reading? Did I click on the wrong link? Stop ignoring red flags just because you want to see people succeed. Forcing yourself on other people will cost you later. Flee from people who show you that they do not need you through their actions. You should always accept here it is. You should always accept every situation outcome, whether good or bad, and move on with a smile. Stop crying over things that are out of your control. Life is full of risks. What matters is how we move on after every risky outcome. That goes with the whole thing. Oh, yeah. There are times when you need to forgive others because you deserve peace. Not everyone might deserve your forgiveness, but you will have to give it anyways. Yes, you got to forgive yourself, other people, accept, and move on. Doesn't mean what they did is okay. I just felt the need to say that. Darkness might come to you, but hope and faith will always light your way to victory. Love that. It goes so well. In the beginning of it, too, I just like looking for that sentence to end. I'm like, I know that's important. What did it say before that I was scrolling through? There's a lot on this one. Staying positive brings you luck. So I feel like every angel number kind of says that, but it's true. Be positive. I know it's hard, and know that your spirit guides are watching over you. I mean, you're listening to this right now. They're sending this message to you. Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, oh my God, your guardian angels play an important role in your life. Thus, you can give them any doubts or fears you have so they can heal them and transmute you. It would help to replace old with new because old habits do not bring anything positive into your life. And then I went into the next part, which I just told you. Look up angel number 1210, see if you get any additional messages, but that confirms everything too to me. So thank you, Spirit, angel guides, Source, all of the above, Collective, for being here too, and listening to these messages. I hope you found them helpful. Let me know what you're doing for the new year, and if this resonated, I am super curious to see, and I wish you the best, like I just said, and a happy new year, happy holidays. I love you guys so much, and I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I'll see you next week, but I'll probably see you sooner with like a pick a card or something like that. If you have any pick a card ideas, oh, that was weird, my camera just flashed. Oh, it's almost about to die. Okay, yeah, I gotta go. But if you have any ideas of what you want to see in the next pick a card, let me know. But I love you guys, and I'll see you super soon. Bye.